Hello, we're back at the base, so I'm just requesting some artillery wagons at the moment. Here we are. There's one. I've made a couple of changes here. I've made some requester chests, so some of these are filling off the belt, but one of them is going to be recycling any that get trashed. I'm going to do a similar thing here, where one of these is going to be a requester chest. So this is going to request red and green ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks. They stack in 200s, I think. Yeah. So 10 200 is 2,000, so we can request 4,000 of that and 4,000 of that and still not fill up the chest. That's pretty cool. So now when things are recycled, we at least will end up sending stuff back out again. Right, this is full. Let's put this on automatic. Right, and there is another train here. I want this to come back to the wall. Right, so this is on automatic. It's not doing anything because it's still... Because what? So base wall, 5 seconds of inactivity. Okay, there you are. The other thing is, I think let's change this from coal to rocket fuel. Yeah. And get rid of all this. I should have it in auto trash. Let's see. Auto trash coal. Great. So these things will fail over to right on manual. So let's put down another artillery wagon here. The reason for the artillery wagon is twofold. First of all, they can shoot with the artillery wagon, which is pretty cool. Secondly, this takes, it can hold up to 100 items, whereas the standard one can only hold a few. Okay, so let's put this back on automatic. It will then have a bit of a think. So we're currently doing mining productivity 35, which is pretty good. Zoom in, take the opportunity to have a quick base tour. So all these belts are looking pretty compressed. We are not doing very much research. Why is that? Because we don't have rocket. We're waiting on a rocket launch, basically. Where's that up to? Finished 47, finished 46, 85%, 78%. So that's what we're waiting on. It's the rocket control units, which are not coming in. And the problem there is not enough green circuits. Let's see. We are not quite producing a full belt of green, which is interesting. Well, that's going to be easy to fix, I think. But it's not something I had foreseen. Okay, so it's slightly not compressed. So we will have to investigate that when I get back to the base again. Right, so this is quite a hike up here. While we're waiting, there is more to look at. So I recorded this twice already, but third time's a charm. This is our solar field. Isn't that pretty? So the stop down here calls a train whenever it's run out of something. It has run out of everything, well, panels and accumulators. Right, our train has stopped. Let's jump out. we go. Oh, there was something else I was going to do. Do I have any radars? I should have radars. If not, there are some in here. Let's... Not in that one. Not in that one. Yeah, here's radar. Right. What I want to do is set up a radar each time there's a gap. So each time we swap from left to right or right to left, I want to put a radar in. So that will become part of the standard build SYN. Run, 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 run. Again, let's find that gap where, right, there we are. Because I want to make sure that we absolutely definitely have good coverage. Okay, and you can see these guns are just going mad. They're clearing out a really big swathe. I approve. Okay, we have some damage going on that looks a bit more than trivial. Let's run over, see if it's still ongoing. No, it's fine. Okay, they took out this radar. Thank you. So I may end up finding that I need to, wherever there's a radar, put in some lasers. Okay, now that we're here, let's grab some walls and jump into my building suit. And it's really about making sure that one segment is built before you move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm out of inventory, which doesn't help. Well, the best way to get rid of inventory is to put some stuff down. Right, that's a whole stack of wool. Probably best to do this with a... Yeah, then at least you get them all. Put this on manual, pick up the train stop. Right, how are we looking for here? So we've hit a lake. And I'm wondering if I have enough landfill for this. Make it as big as I can get. So we'll need this line done for walking on. And I've made the rookie mistake of not centering the landfill on my body. Okay. And out. There's some landfill in the train. I can't remember which one it's in. It's not very much because I have a dedicated landfill train. No, none there. None there. No. So, is that enough to get the next print down? Not quite. So I need to call the landfill train. So, back to my blueprint book of stops. That's the north stop. That's the landfill stop. And look, it's around the wrong rotation again. Let's put that there. Okay. while we wait, I can pick up wool. Ah, and there is stone on the end of this. Alright, let's put a stack of wool back. There's the stone gone. And we're waiting on the landfill train. So this is coming. Look at that. These things have just enormous range now. Thank you, WaterSave. Okay, so that's 45 million, 12. This is 16. So I was hoping to find a couple of massive patches, sort of 2, 3, 4, 500, which with mining productivity would last forever. It just doesn't look like we're going to find patches that size. So we're basically going to be playing the game of setting up lots of mining, bringing it into central smelting areas, and dealing with it there. What I wanted to do was find a few very large patches which with bonuses would last. And then, is there anything I need to be worried about here? No, it's all sorting itself out. Okay. So, before we do this, let's make a blueprint. Right, this looks kind of useful. Let's go to this, edit out the curve. This is our solar train station. So let's call this, let's put a solar and a train station. Solar train. So then we can go to our book of train stops and put the solar train in it. Great. New blueprint. So down here I have some lasers and things. Let's grab those because I want to put essentially the same thing down here. Right. And it's this little patch. How much landfill did I pick up? None. Well, that's a not very useful quantity. Okay, let's put all the wool back because I don't need that this second. Okay. Right, there's some landfill. Okay, so now I think we can put down that print. Great. And building clothes, walls, good. Then of course, you know what's coming next, more wool. So I know I could automate this a lot more, but I find that isn't really working very well because you need to landfill and because you have to kill nests which are actually in the way of the train. Right, so we've got this done. So we will in a minute. Right. Yay! We will in a minute want to. Oh, we have no gun turrets. We will in a minute want to set up this boom station so that it's clearing out another wodge of area for us. Right, where are the turrets? There we are. Let's go back here. It's important there are no gaps. So it when you're building the wall, if you're building further out and you haven't got all the materials for the end, then that's fine, because if it's attacked, they just chew it back. If you have a gap in the middle, that's really bad, because they just run amok. Let's bring this forward. Great, there we are. So, back the train up a little bit. Think we need another UE. Okay, I know this isn't signaled correctly. It really doesn't matter. We're going to be ripping out these little UEs anyway at some point. Okay, so let's copy that. That is actually red, which means it has done its job. So that should be calling a train. And this is pretty much how things go from now on. We put down our 3 blueprints, we call a train to go bang. We carry on doing this until we run out of materials on the building train, and rinse, wash, repeat. Okay, this is a join, so it needs a radar. And that's a little patch which no doubt will cause entertainment later, so let's kill it. Okay, lure that in. Okay, this is where we totally need landfill, right? There's no way around this without using landfill. Ah, took off the edge of my build. Never mind. And maybe I can nuke a couple of these nests down the bottom. Can I reach? Yeah, there we are. Okay. So I want to put down the new outpost. Let's put landfill there. Because I can manually drive the outpost train up towards here. Legs, and landfill train should follow along behind. Okay, what do I have in the way of landfill? Some. Is that the right? That's not far off being the right line for the wall, is it? That's it. And then we need something about that line for here. And then the wall. Great. Okay, more wall. More inserters. I seem to be low on those. Building suit. Okay, the landfill train hadn't followed on. There must be a reason for that. This is just brutal. Oh, okay, I know what the reason is. It is still at a stop called landfill. So let's call it along. We're actually quite secure here because of the water. Can't be attacked from one side. Okay, see if I can catch these as they float in. They really like those radars. I'm going to have to defend those radars each time I put them down, I think. Okay. And my bots can't get in because inventory is full, because I'm full of landfill. I know landfilling with bots isn't the most efficient thing, but you know, it's what we're doing. Because I'm more interested right now about putting down blueprints. There we are. So if that's the going left, then we want to have a boom. And that requires more landfill, which I can do by hand, I think. Okay. You really eat through landfill on these things. I've got no defenses. Great. There we are. So that's it. This is what I'm going to be doing for a while. You probably don't want to see any more of it on screen. This is like the third or fourth time I've attempted to record this. I'm glad I actually got through it this time. We're going to have to send our train back to get more supplies. we go. So let's send this back to outposting, and then we will put down a north stop. Move landfill up. There we are. And I'm not very keen to do much about setting this site up because it doesn't currently have walls. And without walls, you can't really defend these things. Right, where did I put the... There it is. This is the blueprint that provides the extra defenses, which makes these things tenable. Okay, looks like I'm out of drone ports. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Zoom out to the map. You can see we've made a bit of progress just in this time. Not exactly all the progress in the world, but you know, some progress. So at the very least, I'm going to do the north wall and start clearing downwards. And as we go, we're uncovering resources and so forth. So fingers crossed, we'll have some space carved out to actually start building some big structures soon. All right, thanks very much, and goodbye.